everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to makeup, fragrance, and beauty. And today is an exciting video. I've been putting off filming this for a little while, but this is going to be my perfume collection and the tiniest of tiny perfume declutters. So I have a lot of full-size fragrances, decants, samples, etc., roller balls, travel sizes that I just want to go through, show you all what I have, give you the quickest explanation of like what I think of them, all of that. So if you want to see my perfume collection, please keep on watching. So this is going to be in no particular order. I'm literally just grabbing as I have them like next to me. So I'm first, I think, going to start out with full sizes, and then I'm going to move into travel sprays, decants, and samples and all that. So let's get started. So this was the first one I had next to me, and this is Olympia by Paco Rabon. I actually purchased this off of one of the fragrance discounters. It's either Fragrance Buy or Fragrance Net. So this was actually a sample bottle, so I got a pretty good deal on this. This is just a very, very salty vanilla fragrance. Because of how salty it is, this reminds me of the summertime. I basically only wear this in hot weather. I just like how it performs in hot weather. So yeah, this is a really beautiful fragrance. I wear it, I'm keeping it, I love it. I love this bottle, it's really cute. Next, I want to talk about my oldest fragrance, and this is Ariana Grande Rem. I've taken off the pom-pom off of it because it just takes up space and it's kind of annoying. But I've had this fragrance since I was in high school. So yeah, this is very, very old, and I'm actually almost done with the bottle. There's not a lot of juice left in there. What size was this? Does it say? This was the 1.7 fluid ounce. This isn't the big boy, this is just the 50 ml. But yeah, I've had this for a long time and I'm almost done. This to me is a very fruity, marshmallowy, vanilla-y kind of sweet fragrance. It's very crowd-pleasing, very fun. My boyfriend actually really likes this one on me. He doesn't like a lot of my fragrances, but he does like this one on me. So this is a really pretty flirty scent. I wear this all year round. It's not too cloying in the summertime, but it's not too like summery for the wintertime. So yeah, this is a great scent. I really enjoy it. And it's a designer, it's a celebrity fragrance. It's pretty cheapy, so I like this one. Next up, another pretty inexpensive fragrance. I want to talk about this one, and this is Serendipity 3 Serendipitous. I believe this is the only fragrance this brand has ever released. Serendipity 3 is actually like an ice cream shop in New York, so I don't know why they released a fragrance, but I really like it. Jeanne Antoinette here on YouTube, she's the person who recommends this a ton, and so I was like, well, I'm going to try a sample. I did on Lucky Scent, fell in love with the fragrance, purchased a full size. I believe this is about like 50 bucks. It's just a chocolatey, orangey, boozy kind of fragrance. It's lovely. The lasting power isn't great, but for how inexpensive it is, I'll forgive it for that. You can really spray this a ton and it won't choke you out or be overpowering. Because it's more of a gourmand, I really only wear this in the fall and the winter time, but I think it's really pretty and I enjoy it. So yeah, this is a good one. Next up, one of my favorites. This is Xerjoff Casa Marathi Lira. When I sampled this, I fell in love. This was love at first sniff. This to me is just a lemon iced pound cake. Ugh, I've said this so many times. If you've ever had the lemon iced pound cake from Starbucks, this is what this smells like to me. This is absolutely a gorgeous scent. This is expensive, very expensive, but it's very, very good. If you want a like cheaper version of this, I believe it's from Ex Idolo and it's called Love and Crime. You get less juice. It's still like 100 and something bucks, but you're not paying 300 bucks, so that's good. And that one's really great too. But this one I love. The lasting power, beast mode. My boyfriend does not like this. He says it reminds him of like a toilet cleaner or something that his grandmother used to use. But I don't know why. I don't get that at all. Nobody else I know really gets that. But yeah, this to me is lemon pound cakey dream. I absolutely adore this one. I'm obviously keeping this and I love this bottle. It is so fancy. Next up, a controversial one. I feel like people on YouTube trash this fragrance all the time, and I don't know why. And this is why I sell Black Opium. I have the small size bottle of this. I have worn this fragrance on and off for the past probably decade. I've worn this a lot. I wore this in my teen years, and I'm wearing it now in my 20s. This is a coffee, fruity, a little bit patchouli, a little bit like sweet and gourmand, a little bit not kind of fragrance. It's a little bit florally, but not too much. I don't really like florals, but I really do like this one. Black Opium's iconic. Black Opium's great for the fall and the winter time. I think, again, my boyfriend actually does like this one on me, which is pretty rare, so that's good. So yeah, this is a lovely fragrance. I have this little bottle. I don't think it deserves the hate that it gets, and I really like it, so I'm going to keep this one in my collection. Next up, Killian Angel Share. This one gets a lot of hype on YouTube, and I completely understand why. This is just boozy, 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 boozy goodness. This is that like rum kind of scent with like cinnamon and it's just spicy, boozy, a little bit sweet, almost like a very alcoholic apple pie. This is lovely. I love this fragrance. This bottle is so cool. It looks like alcohol. This cap is like cheap plastic. Not a fan of that, but this is glass down here. My boyfriend hates this one. I think he recently said this is his least favorite scent in my collection. Gives him a headache. Doesn't give me a headache. I think this is great. I love this fragrance. It's perfect for the fall and the winter time. Definitely not spring summer appropriate, but lovely for the fall and winter. Deserves the hype. Another fall winter beauty. We have Penhaligon's Changing Constants. Again, I love this packaging. It's so cool and unique. This is a cardamom bomb. So if you don't like cardamom, you're gonna hate this. But because of how like spicy cardamom this is, definitely fall, winter, not spring, summer. This one's not too sweet. It's not a gourmand at all, which is kind of unique for my winter collection because I love gourmands. But this is just a really lovely scent. It's expensive, but I think it's good. The lasting power could be better. I've heard a lot of people compare this to, what's it called? Minuit Demi from, oh my God, I can't think of the brand. Fragrance du Bois, that's the brand. And personally, I've smelled both. I don't think they're that similar. Minuit Demi gave me a massive headache when I tried it. I did not like it at all. This one did not. So they both have like that cardamom, spicy, a little bit sweet vibes. But I think this one's better and this one doesn't give me a headache. And yeah, I just like this bottle better too. So it's a win-win all around. I enjoy this one. I don't wear it as much as I probably should, but I do like it a lot. Next up, let's talk about this one, and this is from Juliana's Perfumes, and this one's called Call Me By Your Name. This is supposed to be a dupe fragrance for Guerlain Gourmand Coquine, which has sadly been discontinued. I've never put my nose on the original, but I decided to purchase this bottle because Juliana's Perfumes has a really amazing return policy where like you can try a little sample that they include in the full-size bottle, and if you hate the sample, you return the full size and you get your money back. No questions. So I thought that was great. It was like no risk. And I've always wanted to try Gourmand Coquine. I've heard it's like the perfect chocolate fragrance. So I purchased this one and I fell in love with it. It is just a perfect, powdery, very spicy chocolate. This is very, very dark and deep and heavy. And so if you're not into that, you're not gonna like this. This is definitely fall, winter only. I would say very, very cold days only, because if it gets too warm, this can get pretty cloying pretty fast. But I really do like this. Personally, I don't purchase dupe fragrances unless the original fragrance is discontinued. That's just my personal stance. If you purchase dupe fragrances all the time, you do you, but that's just what I do. So I don't really see myself purchasing more from Juliana's unless they release other fragrances that you can't get anymore that are discontinued. But I really do like this one and I was very impressed. And this is an extrait de parfum. So this lasting power is unbelievable. This is a really good one. Next up, I got this one for Christmas actually. So this is Dolce & Gabbana Limparatris. I also have a decant of this from Royalty Scents, which I will be showing you all later. But this is a watermelon, lychee, very watery eau de toilette. You can get this for a really, really good deal on fragrance discounters like Fragrance Buy or Fragrance Net. So do not buy this from Sephora, buy it from there. And this is just the perfect summertime scent. This is an eau de toilette, so it's very light. You may have to reapply throughout the day. But if you love watermelon and lychee and fruitiness and you want to smell like a fruit salad basically during the summertime, I think this is a really, really lovely one. I love this fragrance. It's really, really good. On the Dolce & Gabbana train, let's talk about this one. And this one is Dolce Shine. This one is really, really good. Let me get myself familiar with this again. This to me is just fruity, a little bit floral, a little bit salty. This one's really, really great again for the summertime. I love this cute little bottle. Again, the cap is like a plasticky quality, but like, I don't care. It's just a really lovely bottle. I love the bright color. I think it's really pretty. I've also smelled some more of these like Dolce flankers. Wasn't really a fan, but this one's really fun and very summery and I really enjoy it. Next up, a fragrance I haven't worn on my skin yet, but I did recently purchase, and it's this one, and this is Alien. This is a flanker of Alien. This is Alien Goddess. So this is from Mugler. I can't really smell it on the nozzle, but this again is like a very, very like salty coconut vanilla kind of fragrance. Very appropriate for the spring, especially summer. Like this is a very summery fragrance to me, very beachy. If you like coconut and vanilla, you're gonna like this. Personally, I hate most Mugler fragrances. They're just too weird and cloying and just heavy for me. But this does not smell like the original Alien at all. Like some people are kind of mad this is an Alien flanker because it does not smell like it. But I'm not mad because I like this bottle and I'm not really a Mugler fan. But yeah, I think this is a really great fragrance. It's pretty crowd pleasing, blah, 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 as long as you like vanilla and coconut. So I think this is a really good fragrance. I enjoy it. I have this little mini tiny bottle, which I think is really cute. Another summertime fragrance, this one. This is Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. This is the ultimate salty vanilla fragrance. This to me smells like the beach. This is almost sunscreeny, but in a good way. This is Aquatic Vanilla Salty. Like this is just the perfect summertime fragrance. You're at the beach, you're at the lake, you're on vacation during summertime, you're in the tropical area, you gotta wear this. This is so good. So I love this bottle. It almost looks like the sand to like the water. And it's just a great fragrance. It lasts pretty well too. It's not the greatest longevity, but I really like this one. Whew, I'm trying to fly through these. Next up, this one. This is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I have the big 100 ml. This is an expensive perfume. But I got this actually from a like discounter store. It's called, oh my goodness, what's it called? I can't think of the name. Oh, the Cosmetics Company store. That's what it's called. And they did not have this one at my local one, but actually I called up one in North Carolina and they shipped it to me for actually relatively cheap. So I got this for like over 50% off, which was kind of crazy. But this is cherry almond boozy liqueur kind of fragrance, perfect for the fall and the winter time. I could see this maybe in the spring, definitely not in the summer. I think it would get way too cloying. But if you like cherry and you like almond, I feel like this is a go-to. This is really nice. The lasting power isn't the best, which, you know, is disappointing for like an expensive Tom Ford fragrance, but it's really lovely. I really do enjoy it. And yeah, I'm glad I have it in my collection and I'm very glad I got it for a deal. Next up, this was my scent of the day yesterday, and this is Goldfield and Banks Silky Woods. Oh my God, I love this fragrance so much. This is perfect. This is perfection in a bottle. This is one of my holy grails, like forever. I adore this. This is a super woody vanilla with a little bit of spice. This has oud in it, which normally I do not like oud fragrances, but my goodness, this is an amazing fragrance. This is expensive. This is so expensive, but it is so good. It's so good. Goldfield and Banks is actually an Australian fragrance company, so like they try to use natural ingredients from Australia, which is pretty cool. I also tried a sample of this off a Lucky Scent, bought the full bottle off a Lucky Scent. This is the perfect fall winter woody vanilla fragrance. This is phenomenal. If you haven't tried this and you love vanillas like I do, try it. It's so good. Next up, another expensive one that I will treasure. This is from Guerlain, and this is Spiritus Double Vanille. This is in the new packaging, so I customized the top, like with the gold plate. I have the gold ribbon. I did not have an engraving on it. I didn't want to put an engraving on it, but it has like that little bee, the Guerlain bee on the back. This is a stunning fragrance. It's just the perfect boozy, sweet vanilla. Again, if you are in love with sweet vanillas, like almost a vanilla extract kind of scent, and you haven't put your nose on this, you definitely need to. It's really stunning. I love this bottle. This was a splurge, but I really love her. She's perfect for the fall and the winter time. All right, we're getting to the end of the full-size fragrances. So next up, I have this one. This is from Brecourt, which is a French like niche fragrance brand, and this is called Farah. Paulina Char here on YouTube. She's a perfume YouTuber. She loves like basically this fragrance like so much. She always hypes this up. This, if you like dates, if you like sweet, like gooey cinnamon dates, like you're gonna love this. I actually ordered this off of their website because it's like the only place I could find a place to order this. And I ordered the 50 ml and they gave me the 100 ml. I don't know why. I paid for the 50 ml. Like I checked my credit card statement. And they gave me the 100 ml. So thank you. But yeah, they gave me double the fragrance I was wanting. But yeah, this is a wonderful, sweet, sticky cinnamon dates kind of fragrance. It's really pretty. Again, great for fall and winter time. Okay, this one's another new addition, and this is Juicy Couture Gold Couture. This is, again, like the normal Viva La Juicy DNA with like that fruity, sweet vanilla, kind of playful, young, and then it dries in a little bit caramely and a little bit interesting. So it's a fun fragrance. It's not sophisticated. It's not supposed to be, but it's a little tiny bit gourmand. It's like a slight smidge gourmand version of the original Viva La Juicy. So I think it's fun and interesting, and I like it. I think this would be good for all year round. I don't think it's too cloying, but it's good for fall and winter time. That's when I've been wearing it. All right, let's talk my two declutters. These are perfumes I definitely know I'm going to declutter. And this first one is from the House of Sillage, and this is Whispers of, what is it? Admiration. So this fragrance to me reminds me too much of Black Opium, and I just prefer Black Opium, and this fragrance is kind of a pain in the ass to open. This cap is so hard to get off, and I just don't find myself reaching for this. If I want this vibe, I'm reaching for Black Opium every single time. So for that reason, I'm gonna sell this. I think I'm gonna list these onto Mercari. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The two fragrances I'm gonna sell. So if you're interested, I'll have the links to my, like where I'm selling these down below, and feel free to buy them. I don't want them anymore, and I'll ship them to you. They're gonna be able to be shipped to anywhere in the continental US. I'm gonna package them with bubble wrap, all that good stuff, so hopefully they don't break. But yeah, this is just not for me. I prefer Black Opium. Took me a while to realize that, but I'm gonna sell this cupcake. And also, it's just so big. It takes up a lot of space. And for something I'm not using, I don't want it. So yeah, goodbye. And next up, this one I'm decluttering. This is Poison Girl Eau de Toilette from Dior. So this is a really pleasant fragrance. It's a little bit citrusy, it's a little bit vanilla-y, it's fun, it's nice, but I have a decant of the Eau de Parfum, and I just don't want a full-size big bottle of this, you know? I'd rather just have the decant, use it when I want to, don't feel any pressure to like, you know, make a dent in it. This one I just think is too big of a bottle, and I think I prefer the Eau de Parfum a little bit more the more I've been smelling them both. And yeah, I just don't really find myself reaching for this, and when I do reach for it, I'm just like, meh, it's okay. I don't love it. So I'm going to declutter this one as well. And if you are interested in buying it, again, I'll be listing this one on Mercari. All right, the last three full sizes or full-ish sizes are all from Sol de Janeiro, and they're all like perfume mists. They're not like Eau de Parfums or extraits or Eau de Toilettes. These are actual like perfume mists. So the first one I have is the collaboration from Sol de Janeiro and Anita. And this is like, has passion fruit and patchouli, and what else does it have? An orchid and honey and vanilla. This one's good. It's probably my least favorite of all the Sol de Janeiros. Again, this one's very, very like summery. This is great out of the shower. This is great if you're being casual. Don't expect this to last a super long time on your skin, but it's pleasant, it's good. I'm glad I have it. I do use it like out of the shower a lot, so I like this one. Again, from Sol de Janeiro, we have the Brazilian Crusherosa 71. This is not the original scent. This is not what the Bum Bum Cream smells like. This is more of a caramel, vanilla, toasted marshmallow, like white chocolatey kind of fragrance. This one's really beautiful. I love it. Really, really good for the fall and the winter time, actually. I need to use this one more in the fall and the winter. Again, I like using these out of the shower, but like these are good anytime, really. If you just want like a light fragrance mist and you don't want like an overwhelming perfume kind of scent. So yeah, this one's really great. I really like this one. It's very gourmand. So if you like gourmands, try it. It's pretty cheap actually. And this one is not a full size, but it's like full-ish size, so I thought I would include it in here. And this is the Sol de Janeiro Cocoa Gabbana. If you like coconut, you're gonna like this. It's just a very sweet, tropical, powdery coconut vanilla kind of fragrance. It's a crowd pleaser. Again, great for the summertime, great out of the shower. It's a good one. I like it. So those are all the full-size bottles and the ones I'm going to declutter. Now let's go into travel sprays, decants, samples, etc., etc., etc. Let's continue on the Sol de Janeiro train. I have this one. This is actually a new one. I recently finished up my original travel spray of the Sol de Janeiro perfume, and now I opened up this one. So this is the same scent as the Bum Bum Cream. This is heavenly. This is pistachio, this is vanilla, this is gourmand. To be honest, this is great for any time of the year. I wear this in the winter time. I love this stuff. If you like the Bum Bum Cream, you're gonna love this. I've heard the longevity of the fragrance mist of this lasts longer than the perfume, which is intriguing. So maybe once I'm done with this, I'll purchase the fragrance mist instead of another travel spray of this. But I really, really like it. And if you layer this with the Bum Bum Cream, whoo, you're gonna smell heavenly. All right, let's talk about some more like travel sizes. So this is Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink. This is a Musky Pear. Musky Pear, it's so good. It's so fresh. It almost smells like a sparkling like pear that you're like picking off the tree and you just take a bite into it. It's juicy. This one's lovely. I don't really use this every day. Well, I guess I kind of use it every day. I use this out of the shower. This is just so fresh and relaxing that I love this out of the shower. I take my showers at night, so it helps me calm down. So yeah, this one's really good. I like this one a lot, and this is a travel spray. And next, I want to talk about this one. This is from Nest New York. This is the Madagascar Vanilla Perfume Oil, and this comes in a roller ball. Oh, this one's heavenly. This one is a sweet, sweet coconut vanilla. Oh my God, this one's so good. This again doesn't have like the best longevity in the world, but if you layer like a perfume oil and then a perfume on top, you're probably gonna get better longevity out of this. You can use this to layer with, like if you want a fragrance to have more vanilla and coconut notes. This is just lovely. I absolutely adore this. I think this is phenomenal. It smells so, so good, and I love vanilla and coconut, and yeah, this is really nice. Next up, let's talk about this little sample. So this is from Guerlain. This is like an Aqua Allegoria fragrance. I forget which like flanker this is. This is like a very watery citrus. I haven't used this yet because it's not the summertime, and I find this to be a very summer fragrance. But I received this with my Spirituous Double Vanille order. It's fine, it's good. I don't know, I may declutter this. I don't really use this. Or I don't really find myself wanting to reach for it just because I'm like, it's a watery citrus. It's not gonna last long on my skin, like what's the point? But I don't know, maybe I'll keep it, I don't know. So this is a travel spray of Goldfield and Banks Bohemian Lime. This is, as the fragrance says, like a lime fragrance, but it also smells a little bit like musky. It's kind of interesting. It's very unisex, maybe a little bit more masculine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one either. Again, I haven't used this because I find this to be either like summery or like out of the shower, but it's almost a little bit too masculine. So to be honest, I might declutter this. I don't think I'm really gonna ever reach for this. So yeah, Bohemian Lime, it smells nice. I haven't used it on my skin, and I just find it's a little bit too masculine for me, so. Next, I want to talk about this one. So this fragrance is something I decanted myself. This is from Alchemic Muse. It's a perfume oil that I put into a spray. Ugh, and this is cinnamon baklava, and this just smells like cinnamon buns. Oh my God, this smells like a Cinnabon. I'm obsessed with this. I purchased the perfume oil, but it came in like a dabber, and I hate dabbers. So I decided to decant it into a spray. And yeah, I've worn this already once in the spray, and I'm obsessed with it, and it's the perfect cinnamon bun scent, so I love it. I'm obsessed. Also from Alchemic Muse, I have this one that I also decanted, and this is Pumpkin Bourbon. And this is basically pumpkin bread, the fragrance. It's lovely. I love it. I bought a full-size dabber bottle, and then I decanted the perfume oil into the sprayer, so I love this. Never getting rid of it. So this is my decant of Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. To be honest, I don't reach for this because I find this to be a bit too cloying and just like floral. I know it's a classic, but it is a flower bomb, and I'm not really the biggest fan of florals, so I might actually declutter this. I'm just not really using it, so yeah, this is Flower Bomb. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Next up, this is my decant of Limparatris by Dolce & Gabbana. As you can see, I love this. Look at that dent. I haven't been using this recently because it's the winter time, but I love that lychee watermelon vibe. Perfect. This is my decant of Kirke from Tiziana Terenzi, also from Royalty Scents. This to me is fruity shampoo. It smells pleasant. I don't think this is going to be worth the price that Tiziana Terenzi retails for, but it's a fruity, shampoo-y, kind of powdery scent. It's good. I'll keep it. Also from Tiziana Terenzi, we have Cassiopeia. This is kind of like Kirke's sister. This is Kirke's more like lychee forward sister. Again, very powdery, very fruity, very shampoo-y. It's good, it's nothing special. I'll keep it, it's an easy reach. Next up, I have this decant, again from Royalty Scents, and this is my decant of Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. This I'm obsessed with. This is a pear vanilla dream. This is great for the fall and the winter time because it's like more gourmandy kind of leaning, but also great in the spring and the summer because of that pear. I will buy a full-size bottle of this once I'm done with this because I'm obsessed. I've used quite a lot of it. I say I've used probably a bit more than half of it, and this is lovely, and it also is a very easy reach, and it lasts all day on my skin. This is phenomenal. All right, not very many more to go. Next up, we have this decant, again from Royalty Scents, and this is Christian Dior Poison Girl EDP. This is kind of like the EDT, but I don't know, a little bit different. This is good. Again, I'm getting rid of the EDT just because I don't want that big of a bottle, but if I want a similar-ish vibe, I can go for this decant, so I'm going to keep this. Next up, we have Ariana Grande Rem, and this to me, this is like Cloud's more wearable sister. Like Ariana Grande Cloud, everybody loves it. Everybody says it's a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. I hate Baccarat Rouge 540, unpopular opinion, I know. I think it smells like Band-Aids, I don't like it. And I also don't like Cloud. But this one is really nice. This is just a musky, lavendery, a little bit sweet kind of fragrance. It's really wearable. Ariana Grande just makes good fragrances, and I really, really enjoy this one. So I'm gonna keep it. Very easy reach, also very relaxing, good for any time of the year. Just a very easy reach when you don't want to smell too like sweet or like perfumey, but you want to smell like musky and a little bit clean. And next up, I have this decant of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is actually how I tried the fragrance for the first time. And as you can see, this is a very well-loved decant. And I purchased the full bottle because I fell in love with this decant. And yeah, I still have a little bit left because I try to use the full bottle, like, I don't know. I try to use the full bottle because like this I can travel with if I want to. And you know, I can't really travel with like a full-size bottle. So yeah. And then very, very last but not least, I have this sample of Delicia de Marshmallow from Kiss Perfumes. They're a indie perfume brand. They're a one-woman show. Oh my gosh, this one smells so good. And this is just the perfect marshmallow fragrance. It smells like you're opening up a pack of Jet Puff and you're just putting your nose into it. I actually ordered a full-size bottle of this. It should be here pretty soon. But I wanted to show that one because it will be coming into my collection very, very soon. So that is it for my perfume collection. Again, I didn't declutter very much, but that wasn't the purpose of today's video. The purpose was to just like talk about my collection and so you all can see like what I have and what I like and what I enjoy and all of that. So I have a really good mix, I think, of designer and niche, and also I'm getting into some indie now with like the perfume oils from Alchemic Muse and from Kiss, and I'm actually going to be trying some more indie fragrance brands like Posy and Possets and things. I have some orders coming in. So there's more coming up with indie fragrances, and I hope you all are excited for that. So that is it for today's video. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with YouTube algorithm and also helps me know what kinds of content you like to see on my channel. If you like me, please subscribe. I'd love to have you all here. I post 2 to 3 videos per week. And if you have anything to comment down below, any fragrance recommendations, any comments on any of these fragrances, if you like this collection, if you think my collection is well-rounded and cool, let me know. I'm sure I'll be adding to it, and I'll probably do like collection videos every so often so you can see how my collection changes and evolves as my taste changes and evolves. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you for spending some part of your day with me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.